Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Speedy Live with Julie Nguyen and Chris Johnson. And today we have Sherry Dursaway is joining us. Hello, Sherry. So good to have you here with us. Today is August 11, 2022. Sherry Dursaway, how are you doing? What's happening in your world, your side of town?
Well, let me tell you, it's a little warm out, but I'm not complaining because I'm sure it's hotter other places of the world. And what a beautiful day it has been so far today. That's for sure. Yes, I'm definitely not the hey man, but I guess it'll make up for the time that I wasn't really on here personally. That one time you tried to bring me on and my video or something was jacked up. So
well, welcome to the Speedy Live today, Sherry. So good to have you here. You know, we started the webinar this morning and it was a very uplifting, positive, and it was excited that so many friends are getting together just to share their thoughts, their feelings, and it was really awesome. I know you have so many positive things that you share every day. You do live every day, Sherry. So give us your version of your live today on Speedy Live.
Well, my version of the Speedy Live today, just know that ONPASSIVE is such a large company, larger than we even thought of from the beginning, and loving the idea that when I first heard Ash's first two audios, that he's still stuck with that, his heart the same, help others. And that's what it's always been about. And he's always kept it that. And he's a genuine person. You could feel that through him, whether you met them in person or you've seen them on webinars. And it's just phenomenal how it's grown to be so much like him. He's gathered people that have the hearts like he does. And it's going to keep going and going. And how he's transformed it to make our world a better place. That to me is just like a plus in itself. Like I would have never thought when I started, where he said those first videos that was, I knew it was going to change a little bit, especially for businesses, but for it to change how big he's made and for help changing our world to the positive, who would not want to check out ONPASSIVE? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely. Sherry, you came in 2018 and
Yes.
that two videos, I have heard so many people, so many people shared that when they heard that two video, the first two audios that our CEO, Mr. Mufara, put it out there, they said, okay, I'm right here. And those people continuously being here and being shared ONPASSIVE with other people and brought on, there are so many other business. I believe, Sherry, ONPASSIVE, when it launched, the products of ONPASSIVE will absolutely bring them to another level in terms of their businesses, their value to their life, values to the knowledge that they are receiving. And Sherry, you are one of many people who started in 2018, and you're still here.
Yes, I'm still here because of how I heard his heart. And I've never been in a company that wasn't driven by money, that was driven by other people's heart and concern and helping the world. So that to me, like when I first heard those, that's what I felt. And I knew this was the right spot for me, the higher power, intuition, whatever you want to call it. And it has done nothing but been like that ever since. And everything he's taught us and shared with us has surpassed anything that I have spent. My little $97 US plus the $5 card fee, I have gotten way over that. I've gotten friends here that are lifetime friends. I have friends all over the world. I've gotten compassion and love and just so much more in learning from our CEO of the company to share with us his life experiences in one way, and then also to share with us entrepreneurship ways, and just so much more than that, personal development ways, just even things in life in general have surpassed that. So that's why I'm still here, is because I guess you would say the higher power is still drifting and making this company to be possible, because right now our world really is hurting in so many different ways. And this is how this needs to be. It's never been a more perfect time in our lifetime than right now.
Absolutely. There's never perfect time until now, because ONPASSIVE is here, and it's so nice to be able to sit down with so many people, friends around the world, and just being here and share what we love. And we are so appreciative for being part of ONPASSIVE. So if you're currently hearing this message and you say, you know, what ONPASSIVE is about, the best way for you to do is take a look at www.onpassive.com, and maybe you want to get back with someone that who shared it, because you know what, ONPASSIVE is creating for everybody. It doesn't matter if you are 2 years old or 102 years old, or even there are so many people, you know, like myself, like yourselves, are going to be taken care of for the people that actually haven't even was born in this world. We think of many, many generations to come, not just today's world, not just today, because many of us have been here and understood how ONPASSIVE is about. And so we're here to share with you. We'll come on the Speedy Live, and every single day we coming on. Chris is not here today with us. However, Sherry is stepping in, and we miss Terry. Terry was going to be here today, but Terry Thompson to do a Speedy Live with us, but she's get caught on things that she's doing. So we missed her here today, but yes, we love the fact that many of us are so passionate about what we are doing every day, and we are still here. So thankful for you being here, Sherry, to do this.
Right back at you. And it all started with Mr. Ash Mafar, and then spread. Look how far it's spread, and it's going to continue to spread. And to see the amazing stories coming out of this company that you definitely are going to be a part of, whether you use our digital products or even our regular products, you will see a true positive movement in our world. And that's what it's about. It's changing our world to a positive, whether it be one person, many people, or hundreds of billions of people.
Absolutely. So true. So on the Speedy Live, our goal is to also promote a lot of our YouTubers who share ONPASSIVE, who share positive messages out there. This week, we have Peter Suro, Janet Butler, and Angie Hans from Germany. We share those YouTubers, those leaders' message around in our back office. So we do hope that you support them. And if you are currently watching this, and if you like to be part of ONPASSIVE, please feel free to get back with anyone, or even just take a look at www.onpassive.com. Also want to remind you, the blog, ONPASSIVE blog, ONPASSIVE YouTube channel has so many materials, so many things that you actually can learn now. I mean, I've heard this, that someone said, if you just read the blog, you probably could create a business. You know, the information, I mean, the knowledge information from the blog, you literally could create a product or a business as well. But if you want a company that lasts forever, that lasts for a long time, generations and generations to come, it is ONPASSIVE, because ONPASSIVE create with a heart and create for a long term. I'm talking about 100 years, not just 5 years or 10 years. I'm talking about 100 years and generations to generations to come. So please click on www.onpassive.com and get the information. Also, if you are founders of ONPASSIVE, continue to log in and plug in into your back office. There's a lot of information there. Also, tonight, in less than 30 minutes, we are going to have a webinar. We are going to be sitting down and watch the replay. If you missed it this morning, There's over 900 people was on that webinar. And if you are missing it this morning, you could pick up a lot of points from what it shared. All the speakers are there, spoke with their heart, and they spoke the truth of what they have been witnessing and that what they are doing. So if you missed the webinar this morning, it is replay again tonight in about 30 minutes. If you are founders, the link is in the back office. Any words would you like to share today, Sherry?
No, I just know that if you are in ONPASSIVE, and if you're not, you will see us out there, and you will be thankful that you checked us out, because it's going to be a positive in your life and save your life time and money. Who doesn't want that? So be looking for us, folks, because ONPASSIVE isn't going away. Like she said, we'll be here for years and years, and why not be in a company right from the get-go?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. I wanted to call out some friends on Facebook and also on YouTube joining us today. We appreciate you so much for being here with us. Tanya, Steve, Hannah, good to have you, Tanya. Kathy, good to have you as well. Tiana, Penguin, so good to have you. Shanisha, Gifford, good to have you here. Josette, Montavo, so good to have you. Minha Ju Aberdeen, so good to have you here as well. Aspen, so good to have you. Sherry Green, good to have you jump on here. Sherry. Bruce Gerstein, how are you doing, Bruce? Timothy Dillon, hi, how are you, Captain Kurt? Deanna Hampshire, good to have you as well. Steve Robinson, Christina Dodd, Pakao Yang, Terry Thompson. Our Terry Thompson is here today, and she's joining us on our Facebook. Love you, Terry. Be safe. Susan Hodges, so good to have you on. Susan, where have you been? I would love to hear you speak someday. Terry Thompson also reminding all of us here, if you are a founder in Orange County, or you are at the distance that you want to be joining us for a luncheon on Sunday, it's going to be really fun. Founders, fun, friends, family, food especially. It's on Sunday at 12 p.m. Heriberto, you're coming on here tomorrow. Tomorrow, Heriberto. You're coming on our Speedy Life tomorrow. Key Window. Key is putting a very nice video on there. I'm gonna watch that, Key. And then Susan Hodges, and then Happy Dow Mario. So good to have you here as well. That was our friends on Facebook, on YouTube. I'm just gonna go through really quick because we're gonna start the webinar, the other webinar, in about 30 minutes. Caitlin, I think that's Caitlin. Verju, good to have you. Momodu, good to have you here. Holly Bug Phillips. Holly, I would love to hear your voice. Please come on and speak sometime. Momodu, Tanya, so good to have you. MD Rokibu Hassan. Ghana, my brother from New York, so good to have you here as well. Eddie Mercado, MD Rokibu, Fortune Mayo, David Rosalski. All right, some of these names I'm not able to pronounce. Enoch, Nuwa, and Chris, Hollybug, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. We have friends from Bangladesh, from India, from the Philippines. We appreciate you joining us here today. In about 30 minutes, there's going to be a webinar replayed of this morning. And if you like to be part of it, and if you missed this morning, if you like to share that with everybody, please come on and join us. Thank you so much, Sherry, for being here with Speedy Life today.
Yes, thank you for having me. Thank you, everybody, for your time and all that you guys do. Love you guys, all the people.
Love you so much. David Schweitzer, I see you just jumped on with us. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. We love you. Please take care of yourself. Please be safe. Have a good night.